Ready for medical career growth? Yes, you are in the right place. Hello, this is Dr. Neema Bisht, BDS by degree and a pharma professional. As a founder of CareerInPharma, our mission is to guide medical professionals towards remarkable success in the pharma industry. With a track record of over 700 plus students trained and placed into various premier pharma companies, we are here to elevate your journey.
Hello everyone, once again I welcome you all to CareerInPharma and welcome to a new video on our awareness series which we are doing for the month of July. Now today we are going to talk about the difference between freelancing and a 9-to-5 job. Now, as you all are aware, our domain is how healthcare professionals can get inside pharma industry. That's where it is very important to talk about this topic because many of our audience are like that who want permanent work from home, who want remote working, who are into some remote area where there is no offices, no companies, and they are looking for complete work from home at a fresher level. Now let me tell you, this is the fact which you need to accept is at a fresher level there are not so much work from home opportunities. For example, if 10 companies are hiring, then among that only 1 or 2 companies will be there which will be ready to give you work from home at a fresher level. Now getting work from home at an experience level is still which anyone can do, but at a fresher level definitely it's not a easy task to find, right? So if you are a fresher looking for work from home or remote opportunity, then let me tell you frankly, chances of getting work from home is 50-50. Yes, our community members are doing work from home, but still, getting work from home is not that easy. So my suggestion is, if you are in some metro location like Delhi, Chennai, Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, then my suggestion would be don't look for complete work from home. If possible for you, please go to office, at least do hybrid working, because what you can learn in a corporate setting in office that you can't learn at home, sitting at your home and doing the office work. There's a major difference when you do work from home and when you go to office. Yeah, that is one thing. Other thing is, although I am saying that go for hybrid role or go to office, maybe not possible for everyone. Maybe you are in some area where there are no companies, so you have no option left with you. Then in that case you can look for freelancing options, freelancing work. So on the same, today I am going to discuss the difference between these two, and what if in which condition you can look for freelance and in which condition you can look for 9-to-5. Yes, so let's begin. So first of all, see, freelancing means self-employment. Yeah, freelancing doesn't mean part-time always. Okay, so it could be part-time, it could be full-time, but it's like a self-employment. Okay, you are not working for any company, you are working for yourself. You are taking some clients, some projects based on whenever you have time. Okay, so with this, what are the pros of freelancing? Okay, what advantage are there for freelancing? See, whatever you do in this life, please remember there is a pros and cons of everything. As we say, nothing is perfect in this life. You are not perfect. The thing which you are going to do is not perfect. It's not that all of your criteria will meet everywhere. Okay, so you have to see what is your criteria, your priorities in life. Accordingly, you have to set the things for yourself. Yeah, so what are the pros of freelancing? First of all, you have a good control and flexibility when you do freelancing. Please, you will be having complete control over your work and your how you do it, and flexibility and your own schedule, because it's kind of a self-employment. No one is going to tell you that you have to work between 9-to-5 only, so you have a full control and flexibility. The potential for financial growth is unlimited. Why unlimited? Because see, in 9-to-5 job, whatever the salary is discussed with you in the offer letter, that only you are going to get. Doesn't matter if you do more or less, whatever it is. Yes, you get increment in your salary on yearly basis, on performance basis, that is there, but it is not something directly proportional to your performance. Okay, it is it is a multiple factors are associated when you get a hike or increment in your salary in any company. But when you are into freelancing, where you have all the control, where you doing as per your timing, so definitely you can grow as much as you can work, right? In this case, I would say it is directly proportional. So there is an unlimited potential for financial growth. There will be a sense of fulfillment when you do a freelancing, because you will be more satisfied in the sense that you are building something for yourself, something of your own. So there will be more fulfillment, more satisfaction in freelancing. And your creativity and innovations, ideas will always be there. Means if you are a creative person who love to create something or innovate something new, or who don't love to do a routine job or routine task, then definitely you should explore freelancing, where you can have so much of creativity, you can put your lot of innovations also. Definitely in freelancing you can get independence and autonomy, because freelancers are their own bosses. You can make your own decisions and you can take charge of your own success. Yes. So as I said, there is an unlimited growth potential for financial growth. Definitely there will be opportunities for learning and growth, because see, in job, if you are not updating yourself on a regular basis, or you are not updated to the market, still you can survive in job. You are going to get that salary which company going to give you. But in freelancing, you have to be on your toes all the time. You have to update, you have to upskill, learn new things continuously, because your growth in freelancing depends on how much you are working, how much you are upskilling yourself. Because again, if you are not continuous learning and growth is not there in your freelancing journey, then definitely not so good opportunities will be there for your growth. And you will have a sense of accomplishment, where you will have a satisfaction of creating something of value and watching it how it grows. Yes. So definitely there is a strong sense of accomplishment in freelancing, and there is a legacy building. So freelancers have the opportunity to build a legacy which you can create on your own, which you can create something that will outlive them. Yeah, so that is the legacy building which you can have in freelancing. Now let's talk about cons of freelancing. Okay, we all know that freelancing sounds very interesting, very good, very fancy, but its journey, it's not easy. Okay, like I said, nothing is easy. It's all how you take the things forward, how you make it easy for yourself, and if it's in alignment with your goals in life. Because see, every person has different goals, different priorities. For example, if my dream is to become crorepati in 1 year, might not be similar for others. Maybe someone else has big dream than me. So it all depends on your goal, your aspirations in your life, and your capacity to take risk. That is very important. So with this, what are the cons on freelancing? First of all, financial risk definitely is there. Now why? Because see, in 9 to 5 job, doesn't matter if you work less, more, or you just do the given task, you don't overwork, you are going to get that salary for sure. But you can't do the same thing in freelancing. In freelancing, your success of work is directly proportional to your efforts. So that is the financial risk you have to take. There will be uncertainty always in freelancing, without doubt. See, if you're really doing passionate, putting all the efforts, definitely still uncertainty will always be there in freelancing. Yes. So there will be uncertainty in terms of income and success, and there is no guarantee of success actually. Yes. So there will always be this factor of uncertainty. That's why I told that it depends on how much risk you can take. That also depends on if you are, ready for freelancing or not. Now in freelancing, although people say that in 9 to 5 job, you have to give long hours, hard work is there. Let me tell you, freelancing is also not easy. There are long hours, hard work. The only difference I can see is Definitely in freelancing, you have the flexibility, but I have seen people doing more work in freelancing, more long working hours in freelancing as compared to 9 to 5 job. Okay, you will be surprised to know this, and that's how they build the legacy. It's not easy to build a legacy, to build anything on your own, right? So that's why it takes long hours and hard work in freelancing. Now, when you are in freelancing, you will have limited benefits. Like when you join any company, you get benefits of insurance, travel, food, many things are there, but freelancer typically don't get these benefits, and no other facilities will be there because you are a freelancer. Yeah, so there will be lack of support also, because in corporate job, 9 to 5 job, or any 9 to 5 job, you will get a system, you will work under a system, so there will be a full-fledged support resources available. But that kind of resources will not be there in freelancing. You have to look for resources on your own. You have to look for that structure on your own. You have to build that structure for you on your own. So lack of support is always there in freelancing, and you may feel more stress and burnout in freelancing for sure. Yes, because again, you are building something for yourself. That is not easy. Maybe when you see any YouTuber, any freelancer, you think that, oh, this person is enjoying and I am just into 9 to 5 job, not able to do anything for you. But let me tell you, people never show you the hard work they are doing at the back end, behind the scene. You always see their success. You never see, or you don't want to see, the hard work associated with that success. So yes, with this, freelancer have a lot of stress and burnout. Yes, as a freelancer, you will have limited social interaction. So freelancing can be isolating also, with limited opportunities for social interaction. Responsibility is very high for freelancer, because if you are building something, if you are building some legacy, you are doing something on your own, you are building something, there's a lot of responsibility on you. But when you are in a 9 to 5 job, you are not responsible for that legacy, right? So there is a very high responsibility in freelancing, and really there is an investment also required in freelancing. Means when you want to build something on your own, you want to build a structure on your own, definitely there is an investment also required. Yeah, so these are the cons of freelancing. Now let's talk about 9 to 5 job. First I talk about what are the pros. Okay, so very important is job security. In a 9 to 5 system, you get a job security for sure. You don't have to worry about that. I mean, when I will get the next client, what will be the payment and all those stuff. So security is always there in a 9 to 5 job. You will get a fixed salary, regular schedule will be there. Yes, other than this, you get benefit of medical insurance, retirement plans, your PF will be there. Yeah, other allowances, other facilities will be there provided by the company. So you will have a predictable income. Like every month, whatever is your salary, you are very clear that you are going to get that. Okay, so based on that, you can just fix your home expenses and other things which happens for you in a given month. So you will have a predictable income, fixed income every month. Yes, so financial risk is limited, and you will have a decent work-life balance. Like I said, maybe in freelancing we can get more flexibility, but freelancers are doing more hustle as compared to 9 to 5 job. Trust me guys, we always say, right, grass is always greener on the other side. So people who are in 9 to 5 job, they think that freelancing is good and they're really doing good, they really have built so much things. And people who are in freelancing, when they are stressed and burnout, they think that it's better to do a job, at least not so much responsibility I have to take. So work-life balance is decent in 9 to 5 job for sure. You will get a training and support from your company. Opportunities for advancement also you can get in 9 to 5 job, and stress level will be healthier. Why I am saying healthier? Because see guys, stress is there in everyone's life. Let me tell you clearly this thing. I have seen people who are in 9 to 5, they talk a lot about stress. Let me tell you, people who are not doing job at all, that they are also in stress. So it's all about how you channelize your thought process, your mindset, your energy in a given day. I have seen people who are in job versus who are not doing anything. I have seen many females who are not doing anything, sitting at home. They are more stressed than anyone who is working, and vice versa is also correct. So it's all about how you do the things for yourself in a given day, how you channelize your time, your energy. Yes, so that is very important. Okay, now these are the pros of 9 to 5 job which I told you. Now let's talk about cons. So definitely there will be lack of control. You will be under control of some company, your bosses. You will not be your own boss. Yes, so limited potential for financial growth, as 9 to 5 job is going to give you fixed salary, predictable income, fixed salary. So limited opportunity for financial growth. You may feel stagnated in 9 to 5 job, as there will be limited opportunities with time in a given company. That's why people, they look for change, they change the company. Yes, lack of creative control will be there. Sometimes you may feel bored because you will have that routine task, repetition, repeat kind of thing into 9 to 5 job, which leads to boredom and monotony. Lack of fulfillment will be there, because definitely 9 to 5 job you are doing for someone else. You are not building anything for yourself. You are not building any legacy. So that's why you will have that sense of lack of fulfillment. Long-term commitment is required in 9 to 5 job, which limits your personal freedom and flexibility. Yes, and in 9 to 5 job, employees have to conform to the values and culture of their employer. So you have to follow that corporate culture. You can't do the things on your own term. You have to look for your team members. You have to listen to your managers. You have to follow the company's policy. Okay, so these are the cons of 9 to 5 job. Now I'm going to talk about the situations where 9 to 5 job is better than freelancing, and also situation where freelancing is better than 9 to 5 job. See, like I said, we can't say that a single thing is solution for all. Like I already said, you have to see your priorities, you have to see your goals, and accordingly you have to set the things for you, like you are suitable for 9 to 5 job or freelancing. Because I have seen many freelancers, they finally failed and then they search for some job. That also happens. I have seen many 9 to 5 job people, they are really doing well after quitting their job. So it's all depends on what is your goal, what are your priorities in life. So situation where 9 to 5 job is better than freelancing, number one, if you don't have any experience of business or any experience of building something for your own, then you can opt for 9 to 5 job. When you are looking for stability, then in that case you should never go for freelancing, because you are looking for a stable source of income. When you have family commitments, okay, then also let's say you are a whole soul person or bread earner for your family, then you can't take so much risk if you have such kind of family commitments with you, maybe loans, EMIs, all those things on your head, right? And if you are a person who is very risk averse, who is not very much comfortable in taking risk, then definitely you should go for 9 to 5. And if you have lack of freelancing skills, then also you can go for 9 to 5, right? And if you are a person who is very fearful of failure, definitely 9 to 5 is best for you. And if you are someone who has short-term goals, yes, if you have, let's say, short-term financial goals where you are just want to pay some EMI or some down payment of house, then definitely for you 9 to 5 is a reliable and a consistent part to get your goals, right? So this is the situation where 9 to 5 job is better than freelancing. Now let's talk about some situation where freelancing is better than 9 to 5. First of all, if you have a desire for more creativity and innovations, then definitely job is not for you. If you are interested in building something on your own, of your own, definitely 9 to 5 is not for you. If you are a person who don't have fear of taking risks, definitely you should go for freelancing. You should explore at least once. If you have high levels of motivation and drive in your life, then freelancing is good for you, because let me tell you, you should be very passionate and a self-motivated person to do freelancing or something which you are building on your own, because you can't do if you are not a motivated person, if you are not a self-driven person, because discipline is very much required in freelancing. Okay, for example, if you are building something on your own for your own, definitely for that freelancing is for that discipline is very much required, because no one else is going it for you. You have to build on your own, right? But in 9 to 5 job, let's say your job starts at 10, if you just get up at 9 also, then also it will work. But if you are building something, then definitely it will not work. Yes, maybe you can achieve short-term goals, but long-term goals you can't achieve if you are not a disciplined person, in case you are looking for freelancing. Okay, so it all depends on your goals in life. Yeah, what you want from life. Yes, so if you are looking for flexibility, then you can go for freelancing, and if you're looking for financial growth potential, then you can look for freelancing. And if you are having a mindset where you look for independence, definitely you should go for freelancing. Yes, now to summarize, like I already said, one solution can't be a solution for all, right? Maybe any solution for you is a problem for someone else, right? So with this, the summary is, in conclusion, the decision between 9 to 5 job and freelancing is a personal one. Okay, you can't just follow someone by seeing that, oh, this person is doing so good in freelancing, okay, I also want to do. No, you can't see someone in 9 to 5 job and thinking, oh yeah, such a nice job, such a nice office, such a nice salary, such a nice car this person is having, let's me also explore. No, so you can't just follow someone in this journey. So you have to look for your personal goals, priorities, right? Like I already mentioned, 9 to 5 job also provides you stability, benefits, consistent income. Parallelly, freelancing also offers you potential for financial growth, creativity, and ability to build something of your own. Yes, so both have their advantages and disadvantages. So best option for you, depending on your experience, your family commitments, your risk-taking capacity, financial goals, and personal values. Ultimately, the key to success is finding a work situation that aligns with your goal, your skill set, and your priorities in life. Yes, it is important to consider all these factors when you are looking for start your journey in either into freelancing or 9 to 5 job. Yes, so that's all about freelancing and 9 to 5 job. I hope it is clear. If it's not for you, or if it's for you or not, I hope it is clear what all things you should consider before you go into this journey. Yes, so with this, all about freelancing and 9 to 5 job, and we'll be coming soon with some fresh next video. Till the time I come again, till that time, please stay safe, aware, healthy, and updated. And please keep exploring new things, because unless and until you don't explore, you don't get it how to do it. Other than this, if you have some suggestion, if you have something in your mind to share about freelancing or 9 to 5, please comment below in the comment section. We would love to read all the comments, and we would love to read all the comments and would love to reply all the comments. Yes, have a nice day. Bye bye all of you.